Mike here.
Mike Shepherd.
Guilty as charged.
Don't touch anything. I'll be there in a bit.
A brand new TV drama comes to Prime this month called The Brokenwood Mysteries. The show is set in a small town north of Auckland where two cops have to solve a series of murders. It stars Neill as Detective Inspector Mike Shepherd and Fern Sutherland as Detective Constable Kristin Sims.
Mike Shepherd he's kind of deeply humanistic. And that's what I like about him. What I don't like about him is he's terribly uncommunicative.
Nice spot you picked here, Nate.
Do you always talk to the deceased?
What I like about Kristin is that she is driven and forthright and self-assured, which I'm probably not, so it's quite nice to play someone that is that. She's kind of like my best mate, who I modelled her on, who I went to high school with. She's that girl.
Yeah, Fern described my character as slightly sensible older brother, and which is kind of true.
For the two stars, the show is not without its challenges.
Initially I found it quite scary because you're having to kind of create characters from scratch. Obviously you've got the script to work with, but when the dynamic is really important between the two characters in order to make it kind of work, there's a bit of pressure. But that's ultimately quite enjoyable when you get to be an actor and do that sort of work.
Yeah, I would second that. There is a degree of fear, I guess.
There is a strong degree of fear.
But when you go, oh no, this is working, you go, oh good.
Yeah.
Brilliant, and then there'll be a moment where it doesn't work and you start going, the fear comes back.
Yeah, and there's heaps of people around you that are helping you figure it out, so it's a team effort.
It took us quite a long time to cast and to get those two together. It was actually a couple of months before we managed to get the right combination. So I think it does feel real, it does feel New Zealand, it doesn't feel fake at all. It feels like the way we all tend to work. There's a lot of humour goes on in most office situations, in most working situations, I think, and people deal with tragedy in that sort of way. And I think in particular the police have to take on a kind of macabre sense of humour so they can deal with the day-to-day things that they have to deal with. The hope is that we do some more. We've got a blueprint for 4 more of them, so it would be a very straightforward thing for us to step into, and particularly with those characters, the way they're developed.
I figured you out.
Well, you've succeeded where so many ex-wives didn't.
So many.
I think they're 4 damn good yarns, actually, and like murder mysteries are about you going, did they do it? Did they do it? Well, they did it, and you're trying to guess, and so it's fun for an audience, I think.
And I would say don't watch it for us. Watch it for the ancillary characters who like the guest characters every episode.
Yeah, that's really true, actually.
So good.
Yeah, the guest cast make the show.
Yeah.
Vibe. Wow, that's hip.
What?